you gonna take me to court, Louis? What address you gonna use, Louis? What ID you gonna use, Louis? How you gonna pay for these court fees, Louis? If you come get Leah right now, where she gonna go, Louis? Who house she gonna be by, Louis? Where's her room, Louis? Who car are you going to come pick her up in, Louis? What car seat you gonna have to put her in, Louis? Now, it's a lot of things I ain't never played with you about. It's a lot of things. You know I can add you the out. It's a lot of things I never played with you about. But see how you got on social media because you trying to show up in front of somebody? I will find you and smack the with you. You want to bring this to social media when you could have called my phone? Or you could have DM me, inbox me or something? You want to bring this to social media because you mad?
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that little transformation TikTok in the beginning of this tutorial, and we were using Supernova Hair. Now they sent over this super full 5x5 lace closure wig, and it is a deep curly wig, and it is 250% density, which is extremely full, as you guys can see, and it is a 5x5 HD lace closure. I have no complaints about this wig. I absolutely love it. I always love their hair when they send me wigs to review. And today I've been doing, doing this 5x5 HD lace closure install on my sister Asia today. Now I went ahead and prepared her ball cap method, and we're gonna jump straight into this video by putting the wig on, trying it on, making sure it fits, and adding her foundation color to the inside of the lace. And I did use the color Rich Mahogany from the Kiss Cream palette, the cream foundation palette. And I just applied that foundation into the inside of the lace, and I'm going to place that wig on her head and begin to add my layers of lace matte adhesive. Now when I did her bar cap method, I also I cleaned it with my lace prep alcohol, and I already used my skin protectant as well to protect her skin and scalp. And now I'm just going to go in with 3 layers of my Beautiful Hustler lace matte adhesive. And I know you guys are going crazy when it's the next restock, but the next restock will not be until late November, early December, and that's because I'm getting ready to do my grand opening for my new salon. So I wanted to have it, I pretty much wanted to save all the products until that big day. That way I can have people come inside the store and pick up on grand opening, and also do the online restock. So please be patient, I have about 10 glues that about 10 glues left that I'm going to sell online, but I am in stock for all of the wax sticks and all my other products. So I will do another restock for that once probably later on this week. But after applying all 3 layers of my adhesive, I'm just going to take that lace and pull it down into that glue. And once I have it pulled down into the glue, I'm going to take the blow dryer and apply some heat, and also use my wax stick and my hot comb and just press everything on in, just to make sure that it's nice and melted before we tie it down with that melt belt. So as that melt belt is sitting on that closure, I'm just going to go ahead and start sewing down the back of the wig. Now what I'm doing is I pulled out a section around the side and back nape area, and I'm going to stitch along to that bottom braid on the sides and on the bottom of the wig. That way it's secured all around, and that way she don't have to worry about her wig lifting or flying off her head or nothing like that. So just want to go ahead and secure the wig by stitching through the braids, through the wig, on the perimeter braids in the back. And once you're done doing that, you can go ahead and remove the melt belt. And now I'm going to go in with my eyebrow razor and razor off the extra lace. And you want to make sure you are using a fresh eyebrow razor. Now, to know when your lace is truly HD lace, when you put it up against the skin, it should already look like it's not there before you even remove it. So, you see, before I started cutting, you couldn't even tell that the lace was off. Like, you know, unless you look at the very, very bottom. But for the most part, it should look very, very invisible. So I went ahead and cut that extra lace off. And now I'm just going to tack down, you know, that little piece right there in the corner that's still lifting. And I did cut off, you know, a little bit more lace on that other side because I just felt like it was a little too much lace left. So I will go in on that other side and cut that extra lace off. Now, also with the rich mahogany, like, it was her skin tone color, but I felt like it left like a little lighter residue. So I went in with a foundation that was a little bit darker than her skin tone, and I like tapped that across the hairline before spraying it with that Tresemme and you know, tying it down with the melt belt again. So I'm just going in right now with the Java palette, and I just, you know, see, I rubbed off a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to tap it across the hairline because, as I mentioned, I felt like it was just a little too light, even though it was her skin tone. So I made it go just a little bit darker. But now I'm going to take that Tresemme holding spray and spray that hairline again and just comb that section down, smooth everything back, and retie it with that melt belt. And I'm going to start to, you know, get her whole parting area, you know, I'm just going to get her part like straight and prepped to be hot combed and styled. And I know it looks like a patch here in this area, but the knots are just actually over bleached a little bit in that spot. So I'm just going to do a quick auto correct on that. We're using a black spray towards the end. So don't worry, guys, I will not leave it like that. But y'all know me already. I know I don't play no games. So I went ahead and removed that melt belt, and I combed out the baby hairs. So now I'm going to go ahead and get to slaying these baby hairs. Now, y'all know I owe y'all this, and I'm doing it. I just have to, you know, really record when I do the baby hairs, because the exotic baby hairs is popping right now. Like, that is the number one thing that everybody's going crazy for. So I am going to give you that tutorial, guys. I simply do promise that I will give you a full baby hair tutorial video, from regular baby hairs to the mousse baby hairs, to the holding spray baby hairs, to the exoticas, to the regulars, to the, like, all of that. So please be patient. I have to record different clips and, you know, just merge it all together so I can really give you guys one of the, well, the rawest baby hair tutorial on YouTube, period. So please be patient. I have a lot of different techniques on doing baby hairs, and I want to show y'all all of them. But before we slay these baby hairs, I am using my Glam Wax stick in a hot comb and just getting everything all sleeked up. And once I get all of that sleeked, I'm just going to go in with the eyebrow razor. And how I did the baby hairs for today, what I did first was I went in with that Motions mousse, and I wet all the baby hair part up. And then with that mousse, I kind of shaped the form of the baby hairs like how I wanted it to be, kind of like a rough draft. But I'm going to go in with the holding spray, the Tresemme holding spray, and I'm going to make those baby hairs firm. Now, I like to do it that way because with using a holding spray, you know, it's already more of like a dry, like it dries quickly. But with the mousse, because it's wet, it's going to just fall however you want it to fall. And then that way you can mold it using that holding spray to kind of like stay put, to keep it in place. But if you are the baby hair type that like the really soft baby hairs and fluffy looking, you could just style it perfectly with the mousse and just tie it down with that wrapping paper. But if you are the type of person who don't really know how to maintain baby hairs and you want your baby hairs to stay put, then you can use this combination of this baby hair technique with doing the mousse first, getting it wet, getting it into place, and then coming behind it with the Tresemme and making it firm. So that's all I'm doing here. Like, I rough drafted, and now I'm going to go in with the holding spray to make it firm, to make it stay put, and just catch every little piece of hair and make it really, really flow how I want it. So after I do those baby hairs, that's when we're getting to, you know, concealing the part and, you know, humping up the top a little bit, just giving it a nice little cute look. Like, you know, I didn't want it to be super, super flat. I did want to have just a little volume to the top. So you would see me also, after slaying the baby hairs, going with that holding spray and using that hot comb to create my volume at the front part. But I want everything else to be sleek. But you guys will see what I mean once we get to that part. So just focus on the baby hair slay right now. So as you can see what I meant, I used that holding spray and that hot comb and created my volume in the front. And I'm just going to sleek everything else behind that part nice and flat using a holding spray in my hand and just smoothing it all down. And what I'm going to do next is go ahead and conceal the part and then black spray around it. And then I'm going to conceal the part again just to make sure that the parting is very, very like vibrant, clean, and, you know, very noticeable. Like, if you don't notice nothing else, you're gonna see that part. Like, that part is definitely going to stand out. And that's just how that goes. So when you are doing this black spray method, you want to be very, very careful. Do not go down to where the baby hairs are and get black spray on baby hairs, because if you do, you just ruined your whole goddamn install. You're going to have to take it off, wash it, and reinstall it. And we don't want that problem. So just spray little by little until you cover whatever patches of over bleachness or whatever. Just make sure it's nice and clean. And once you get that part clean, like how you see there, you can apply a little holding spray on top of it and then go on with some shine to make it not look so dull, because the black spray does give it like a dull black type of look. But nevertheless, now we're going to go in with some Motion Smooth, and that's how we're going to get these curls back popping with this Motion Smooth, and also with some water in a spray bottle. and just get it on there. And I just like to use a comb and just comb it in, because you're detangling the hair and also making the mousse like saturate on every strand to also make the curls pop. But once I'm finished with that mousse and I go in with that water, that is going to sum up this tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed this slay. Let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel. Leave some thumbs up, some shares, some comments, some love, support, you know, all of that. We are getting closer and closer to the end of this 30-day, this 30 slay series. So yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie now. That mean I've been uploading. Like, I don't know what other YouTuber give y'all these many videos, like just back to back like this, like video after video after video. So let me know what y'all think down below. Give me some ideas also for some new series to do. And let me know how y'all feel. Once again, this is my little sister Asia that I used for the model today. A 5x5 30-inch 250 density lace closure deep curly wig from Supernova Hair. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned for the finishing look.